honestly, I don't really want to talk about the ability or the frequency of how fast these videos come out. I think we got a problem. This is episode number 4 in like under a month, and they're all about a week apart. Yikes. I need to stop buying stuff, but you know, I need most of it, and it's for the content. Okay, anyways, let's get into it. Episode number 4. Is number 4 or 5? This is number 4 of literally too much tech unboxing. Let's start off with ParacordMouz, or MOUZ with a Z. I'm gonna leave a link to their site in the description. They sent me out these couple paracords. I got one more coming as well. I'll probably skip to that after we go over these. But they sent me paracords on the Logitech G Pro wired as well as the Razer Viper Mini. The one on the Viper Mini is actually 3D printed, so the stress relief fits in really snugly and really good. On the G Pro wire, this one was like a standard one, but I kind of see why, because this piece right here is really weird in terms of the connector. So it actually makes a lot of sense, and it's in there like securely too. Like, this thing is not moving, so I'm actually glad that they sent like just the standard paracord stress relief where you got to use, you know, like a lighter and all that stuff and the shrink wrap and all that. It was actually pretty fun. It only took me about maybe 15 minutes to do each mouse. But let me save you some time though, because to paracord the Viper Mini, don't take off your skates, especially if you don't have replacement skates either. I ordered some replacement skates for this as well as my Death Adder V2 Mini. Yeah, because I took off the skates and there was no screws underneath them on the Viper Mini, so yeah, that kind of sucked. And then the screws on the G Pro wired, there's 2 up front and then there's 1 in the back underneath the sticker. So you're gonna want to make sure that you remove that one as well. But let's go ahead and test out these paracords real quick, because these are massive improvements over the stock cables. Like the Viper Mini, even though it has like a Razer SpeedFlex cable, is really not that great. And I mean, this one almost feels wireless. Let me grab the cable a little bit closer. See, mouse is still not moving. It just did a little bit, but this is 10 times better than the stock cable on the Viper Mini. Even though it's the SpeedFlex paracord, it's really not that great. But I'm not gonna be using this too much until I get my replacement mouse feet, because the ones that I peeled off on accident after I was disappointed that there wasn't any screw holes under there, they're starting to catch and peel up, so can't use this one for a while. So just make sure you don't mess up the installation of the paracord on the Viper Mini. Next, the G Pro wired. This mouse is like 80G2. This one, when you get pretty close, is still pretty good. This paracord is pretty flexible as well. And yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, I got green because it's Razer, and then blue for Logitech, so they match now. Aesthetically, they look pretty good. I set the RGB on this one to green and this one to blue, and they both look really good. Stuff I don't really need, but this is just the Apple Lightning to digital AV, or HDMI in this case, adapter. I need this because I'm gonna start using like my iPhone as a webcam. And then here is an HDMI, or not HDMI, but basically a USB and HDMI capture card. I don't want to cut myself, cool. And this is only like 20 bucks on Amazon, so I wonder how good this was. I can't remember if it was 20 bucks or 25, but it has USB 3.0 I look for specifically, just to make sure it's getting that maximum speed and bandwidth that it can possibly get through USB without going to USB Type-C, and spending $180 on another Elgato. I have one, like I have the HD60, but I don't have the HD60S that doesn't have like the input delay and all that stuff on the newer Elgatos, but the one I have is like 5 years old almost. But these 2 pieces of gear, along with an iPhone SE as a webcam, should give me some really good video for streaming, I would say, for now, until I decide to buy like an APS-C camera from Sony or a DSLR or whatever, just to have like properly up there 100% of the time, because I don't want to put something over my monitors and stuff that I'm going to be constantly taking down and this and that. So just getting that, gonna leave it there. It's gonna be easy. Since we're talking about streaming equipment, we got the Elgato Keylight Air, and this is gonna be able to give me some more balanced lighting in videos like this, because I'm gonna have this light over here to give me light direction, over here to get rid of the shadow on my face. So it should be a little bit more balanced lighting for the videos too. And then streaming, this should be enough where I don't have to use the other key light, hopefully. If I don't like it, I'm just gonna get a full-size key light. I'm not gonna get the key light ring light though. Ring lights have never really been my thing. I don't really like them that much. So let's see here. It looks like a pretty easy setup. So you put that in, turn that, put that in, turn, and adjust. Cool. So here's the key light air. It's about 40% smaller than the regular key light, and the peak brightness is not as bright either, which I hope isn't really that big of a deal because I'm using something else to adjust the brightness and all that stuff. This is a weighted base that's included with the key light air. That's actually really good because I had to pay like 50 bucks for a weighted base for my regular key light, which kind of sucks. But actually I'm gonna mount this on my desk. So I hope that they included a desk mount in the box. We'll see in a second, I guess. But if not, that would kind of suck. Even though I already have some because I have other key light products. What is this? So these are plugs for, whoa. Plugs for basically all around the world. I live in the US. Got our on-off switch right here, so that's really nice. And then pretty much to use this, you'll just download the Keylight app on your iPhone or Android, or even on your PC. You can use the Keylight app and you can control the temperature as well as the brightness of the light without having to reach behind it and fiddle with that or use a funky remote or something like that. You can just use your phone. You can also use the Elgato Stream Deck if you have one. I don't yet, but I'll probably get one at some point too. No cap, I'm not sure if I like this more balanced light look. It definitely looks a little bit better now, I'm not gonna lie, like it does, but I don't really know how much I like this. But for those of you who complain for who knows how long, tell me the light is not balanced, there you go, it's finally balanced. It cost me a bunch of money, but it's done. Okay, next we got a desk mat, because there's always a desk mat for the most part, at least one, sometimes a few. But this one is from Mech Freedom. Ugh. Whoa, that's a tight bag. Pause. This is their Abstract Mountain Desk Pad in the Alpaca Valley colorway, and I'm not gonna compare it really to the Odin one, but feel-wise, it feels pretty good. Mouse pad glide is a bit slower than like a gaming mouse mat, but this is going to be more so for aesthetic pieces. But Alpaca Valley, I mean, that's a good color. Like you got the white cream-ish color of like an alpaca, and then some other colors in here too, you know, your blues. It had blue in it, so you know, of course I was down to check it out. It's not the most glorious mouse pad I ever seen, just pretty simple design. What would this go good with? You would have to find a keycap set that goes good with this one, but they have this one available, and they have another one called the Carbon colorway as well, and they're only like $23 US, so really not a bad price for a pretty simple looking mouse pads. But I know they're going to be having a few more desk pads available with like group buys and stuff like that pretty soon, so I'll leave their link in the description below. Huge shout out to them for sending this out as well. And yeah, it's gonna be cool for some interesting B-roll. And if I get like a lighter color keycap set too, I think this will go pretty good. I know this is probably what most of you guys clicked on this video for. And I seen this, when did I see this? On like last Monday or something like that. And it was on Amazon. I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks. I'm like, heck yeah, dude. Like I gotta get this, like a Nerf Halo Infinite MA40. And it doesn't include batteries, so that kind of sucks. Good thing I have some. It's got 10 green Nerf darts as well, so let's get this baby out of the box. I gotta figure out like where I want to put this in my room too, because I want to put it somewhere, but I just don't know where. I think they gave me a game add-on for Infinite. I don't know what this is. I don't want to turn the code over though, so you guys claim it before I do, because I want to use the code. I don't know what it is. Halo and Nerf. Maybe it's like a skin for the MA40 in the game that gives you like the Nerf gun skin. That would be pretty sweet actually. Let's see here. We got, oh yeah, let's get it all out. Some green Nerf darts. Is this like a shorter trigger or something? Oh, it's all rubber banded down. So the sight is detachable and it's not functional either. Oh, this isn't a sight. This is your ammo counter. I thought this was a sight. That would have been kind of cool. I wonder if like in the game, if they hold their guns like this, because like they're always holding it like this, but they never like look down the sights like that, like they do in COD or whatever. But it just seems like it's a weird angle, but you can see like your ammo and stuff over here on that, even though I'm disappointed that's not a scope. But in terms of like a life-size model with the you know, being a Nerf gun and whatnot, This is actually pretty cool. So apparently this only holds 10. They got it like noted on here everywhere. Where do I put the batteries? So this looks like the Halo 3 one, I guess. And then is this supposed to look like Halo Infinite or whatever? Looks cool, but apparently I gotta take these screws off to get to the battery compartment, and then I have to buy the right kind of batteries, which I don't think I have. What is this? So 1.5 volt CLR 14s, which I don't think I have 4 of those. I think I might have like 2, but I don't have 4. So I guess I'm gonna have to play with that another day, but that's probably never gonna happen. I'm just gonna put it on the wall like over there, and yeah. So I mean, that's cool. It's a cool prop. All right, next we have a new headset from Roccat, the ELO 7.1 Air wireless headset. This is gonna be pretty sweet. I've seen Borzi and Techni's reviews as well. I've been like super busy this weekend. Like I've barely even been able to stay home and edit, and I just recorded like probably 5 videos at once. But I think I'm gonna play some games after I record this. I'm not gonna upload this today for sure. But I'm actually pretty excited to use this headset because I've never used a Roccat headset before, and they made this in partnership with Turtle Beach, and Borzi and Techni said that it was pretty good. Check it out compared to the Astros and SteelSeries headsets that I've used before, and hopefully I'm really impressed. So quick start guide, don't really need detachable mic. That's always nice to see because I already have a mic. I don't really use headset mics most of the time, but of course we're going to be using it for testing purposes. This one does have RGB as well, so that's cool. Peel off those stickers, and then USB Type-C cable, and then the USB dongle as well. What does this work on? I think this works on PC. Not bad, not bad. The comfort is pretty good. I'm glad that right here, since this band is so huge, and this top part right here, this freestanding part, actually has what a lot of other headsets with a similar design don't have. Like this actually moves and goes up and gives you even more range. So if you have a massive head like me, it'll still be really comfortable. Only thing I kind of feel is like I feel like it's tugging up just a little bit, but not enough to be uncomfortable. But off the rip, one thing I don't like is just the padding. The padding is not really, actually, I shouldn't really say the padding because the plushness feels fine, but I'm not in love with the leatherette material that they picked on this headset. So yeah, it's all right. They got this wire right here, which is, it looks pretty cool actually. Like the design is mostly plastic, got RGB, is wireless. You got some controls here that looks like volume. Maybe this is your chat volume or mic volume, a mute button, a power button, and then the Type-C port. Always nice to see. Finally, we are putting USB Type-C on headsets for chargers, so you pretty much only need one cable at your desk. Next, we have some NOVELKEYS silk switches. These are some linears. They have, let me see, I think they have silk reds, yellows, and blacks. The reds, I think, might be the lightest switch, but the thing about the silk switches, these are pre-lubed, so you don't really have to lube them. They're lubed with Krytox 205G from the factory. So can't wait to put these in a board, test them out, see what I think of them. I think I might put these in my new Monster Gear board whenever that comes out. I think these might be the switch for that I decided to go with. Or I might go with Telios's and ball out or something. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But since I already have these, more than likely I'll be using these. And lastly, we have a new wireless charger. It's a dual wireless charger actually, so you can charge 2 devices with Fast Charge 2.0. This one is by Samsung, and it came out I think a little bit after the Note 20 Ultra did. I kind of wish it came in like a white color, but not really the end of the world. I think it looks pretty good. What in the heck? I cannot, there we go. I cannot get the plastic to come up. Yeah, just a wireless charger, all plastic. Is this a fan? That might be a fan. That's pretty cool. This is probably gonna be the fastest charging side and then a slower fast charge side here. I doubt this will work to fast charge my Apple Watch, but we'll see. Maybe, but I doubt it. But alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Huge shout out to a bunch of companies that sent me a lot of this stuff. Not everything, most of it I bought, but a lot of it was sent out as well. So I'll leave everything that was sent out to me in the description below, as well as everything else that I bought if you're interested in copying stuff for yourself. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, join the Discord. Maybe we have a giveaway going on. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.